So you've made a beginning, which is awesome. And literally, if you want to write, a writer is one who writes. I am a writer. You've done it, right? So get past that whole thing about not being a writer. If you write, you're a writer at the end. So I want to talk about free writing, which I think is an excellent tool for loosening up. And I also want to talk a little bit about surrounding yourself with things, words, and images that inspire you. But first, I want to talk about when to be tough on yourself and when to go easy. I think that the time to be tough on yourself is the time when you glue your butt to the chair. That is the time to be tough on yourself. Once you're in the chair, go easy. Don't judge. Relax. Have fun. This is all about fun. You wouldn't do it otherwise. I wouldn't do it otherwise. That's why I think I have the best job in the world, because I can build worlds and write about them, and a publisher pays me, which is pretty amazing, right? And then after that, the book comes out and lots of people read it and get to live inside that world for 300 or so pages, and hopefully they enjoy it as much as I did writing it. So cultivate that feeling of joy every time you sit down. So when it comes to free writing, the only rules that I impose on myself are, we'll just say 10 minutes. So I use my cell phone. I use the countdown timer for 10 minutes, and I just go. In the past, when I have done workshops, I will lay out art postcards, anything that I have found inspiring. I figure other people will find it inspiring as well. So, for instance, this is a very old postcard from France, but I picked it up in Lima, I think. So that's pretty cool. It looks like it's some sort of a pattern day, Roman Catholic something. I also have, I use family photographs, pictures of gorgeous stained glass. That's Harry Clark. This is just a cool scene in Scotland. Oh, it's Inverness. I've got art postcards. This is a really cool Hungarian painting. This is Albrecht Dürer, who's one of my favorites. So I lay all of that out on a table, and let people pick the image that speaks to them most, and then they'll use that for their free write. So you can do this for yourself. Start collecting images that speak to you somehow, for however they speak to you. So whenever you're in a museum, pick up a few of these postcards that strike your fancy. Or find stuff online to print out, and collect it. Keep it in a folder, so that when you sit down for your writing practice, you've got this little trove to draw from. So a little bit more about free writing, whether or not you use an image to play off of. 10 minutes, even 5 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long you want to take with it, and make it continuous. Do not stop. Do not judge. Don't even cross your T's and dot your I's. Don't even worry about that. Just keep going. And it's going to be nonsense in the beginning. It could be complete garbage. It probably will be complete garbage, and that's totally fine. The point is to get your pen moving. And it is a little bit like running a rusty faucet, because eventually the water comes out clear. And some really surprising and marvelous stuff comes out. And eventually, when you start writing essays and stories and whatever is in your heart, whatever you want to write, you can look back on these free writes and you can pull the gems out. And even here, I've had their little bits, and this is just nonsense. I mean, it's literally gobbledy gobbledy wibbledy wobbledy wobbledy gobbledy. That's literally what I wrote, and I'm not judging it because you know what? I might use it someday. You never know. I might write a children's book. So yeah, I mean, just enjoy it, see what comes out, have fun with it. So that is what I'd like you to do for this time. Um, Take out your journal, set an alarm. I think it's good to keep to a set amount of time, because I don't want you to get discouraged, and you're less likely to get discouraged if you're more likely to press on with it if you know, okay, 10 minutes. I've set the 10 minutes for myself. I've made this time for myself. So I think it is important to set a time frame around it. So that is your homework. Do a free write. I suggest 10 minutes. You can get a lot of cool stuff can come out in 10 minutes once the gobbledy gobbledy wibbledy wobbledy is out of the way. So I hope you enjoy that. And yeah, thanks for watching.